Tonia Reeves, Australia's Cowgirl medium, coming at you from hometown in Sunday Creek. At the moment, I think we're all in home or confined to, being close to home anyway for the most part of it. But anyway, what's been happening for everyone this week? Really interesting energetically. I feel actually over the last couple of weeks that we're being reminded and called on to actually connect with our aspects of ourselves that maybe are part of a shadow self, or maybe things that we need to work on. I'm sitting here going I know. But I do feel like there's a real push towards doing the best we can with doing any of that inner work or working on things that are coming up for us right now. And for many of us, that can be, different aspects of digging a bit deep with blockages and things that you might be experiencing right now. So, you might find that things are coming up for you that you need to work on personally. So, there might be, you might be going through experiences that are creating a bit of a struggle. And, that just we might personally need to overcome a few hurdles. And it certainly is something that many are experiencing right now. So I just wanted to bring that up and say you're not on your own. And, a great time now to look at getting some healing, looking at practitioners, and also looking at what types of healing. There's so many different facets of healing that are available now. And I really think it's a great one to just remind us to, trust your inner guidance, look at what you feel drawn to want to explore, because, there's so many different facilitators out there and that are absolutely amazing. Like, I love Reiki. You've got all your different types of healing modalities, like, whether it's hypnotherapy, NLP, what else have we got? We've got there's massive amounts of healing that people now offer. And also there's so much that's done remotely that's really just as successful as being in person. So I think that's one thing we've all learnt now via computers, is that we can access the same info, but just, on a different level. So, we're doing it online, and I think that's pretty cool that somebody can, do remote. I call it remote. It's like when I do a reading, do remote healings and really make a difference. I've found my remote readings are really busy. I do email readings for, my clients are throughout the world with that. So you can jump on my webpage, thecowgirlmedium.com, and you'll see in there that you can, book in, and basically a week and a half turnaround usually on my email readings. And I just tune in for you, and we go from there. So, I've got Erin from Edmonton, Canada. I think Alberta. Let's see, was that Alberta? I'm like going, I think it was. Yes. How are you, Erin?
I'm actually doing really good. Thank you.
That's good. I can hear some little cute kids in the background.
Yeah, my daughter's at the park.
Awesome. Well, with me, it'll be dogs in the background. So there's one or the other, isn't there? Or both together. Thank you for connecting, Erin. So great to be able to connect, on the other side of the world, from here in Oz to over there in Canada. Supposed to be over there myself last year, and we're still, hoping to get over there at some point. But, beautiful part of the world. So thank you for calling in. It's exciting.
You're welcome.
Now, was there any area that you wanted me to focus on, Erin, or just connect in for you? What would you like?
My mom and my grandfather passed. My mom just passed in January, and
Wow.
My daughter's 5, and my grandfather passed. So 6 months pregnant with my daughter. So I would like to connect with more or less my mom, but if my grandpa comes through, that's fine too.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. Initially I wanted to I felt like I had a sister in the spirit world for you, but sometimes that can be a friend, not necessarily a biological sister, but it was like there was somebody sort of, when I say younger, like middle age that had passed. But let's connect in with Mum because we're a little bit, I don't want to run out of time to connect for you. So with so your mum passed in January. Was your grandfather passed, was that like 18 months prior to that?
No, my grandfather passed probably almost 6 years ago.
Okay, all right. Just got the number 18, that's okay. All right, so now with Mum's passing, let's connect in with Mum. Wow, all right. Now, connecting in with Mum, now around her passing, I want to go to, it's almost like what what she's showing me is that there was an illness, but she didn't necessarily pass of what they're expecting her to pass from. So I don't know whether there was something else that she passed of in amongst that, because it's almost, I felt like I wasn't well, then, I sort of came good, but then I passed. So almost like a bit of an element of surprise around her passing. So,
well, she had cancer and she beat that.
Yeah.
And then it came back, and
Yeah.
it was kind of quite sudden.
Yeah.
And
So
then it was breast, it was throat, and yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Was there also an aspect of that in the family? Like, is there somebody else generational that had cancer?
Yeah.
And I ask because I feel like, because like this, they're showing me the line.
So my grandmother.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Beautiful. So there's something around you've broken the mold, so you're going to be okay. I want to say in that, and I know. I had my mum pass a cancer too, so I understand. Like we've got to be mindful of that when it's through the generations. But there is something around you being different, and she's like, "No, you've got this." So it's like she's got a little smile with that, though. I do want to say. So I don't know whether that was a bit of a running joke around you. Now, is it something else? Because I want to go to boobs. Because I'm just like, oh my God, like. Obviously you said breast cancer there in amongst that, but is it that Mum had boobs and you don't, or vice versa? Because it's like she's showing me there's something opposite, but she's got a bit of a smile around that.
Well, I know she had cancer. She had COPD. My grandma's got that COPD. She's got throat cancer as well.
And so your grandmother's, so your grandmother's still here, is that right? Because you've got grandfather who's passed. Yeah. But I almost felt like with Mum bringing that message through, it was like a bit of a smile to say, like, almost like you haven't got the characteristics or the traits, like you haven't got the build that she had. It's almost like genetically, I don't know whether you're more like Dad. It's almost like I feel like she's showing me there's something you've got.
I did the genetic testing. I don't have that gene.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, because she's just just acknowledging that in the spirit world. I do want to go to butterflies around her. Like I feel like she's showing me that butterflies are significant. That's a message, when she's around that you notice a butterfly, or there's something. She's just giving me a flash of a butterfly to, and often that's confirmation just to say she's around. And I feel like you already know that.
I had gone on a hike with my daughter, her friend, and a friend of mine, and this monarch butterfly came to me and let me pick it up, and about 10 minutes we've seen it, and then we walked on, and it left, and then on our way back, it came back, and for another 5 minutes, it came and just kind of lapped onto me and then took off.
Beautiful. Well, know that that's Mum's sign, and I do feel like in around that you'll notice the butterfly and her coming in, but she is acknowledging that she does step in around you. And I do want to say, I don't know whether you're making decisions at the moment, but I feel like it was important that she's coming through to say to you, she's guiding you on your next step. So there's something around. I almost feel like there's an opportunity. If it's not there just now, it's coming. and it's going to change things up for you.
I do craft markets, and I am trying to get all my products out there, and I'm trying to get it into business right now. So that's what it could be.
Yeah. So it's like there's an opportunity. So someone's coming to you with that. So I do feel like she was saying it's not quite there yet, but look for this opportunity because there's somebody that's going to help you, and it's almost like it's going to bring about change. So I don't know whether things have been a little bit tight, like there's been a little bit of struggle around at the moment, but it's like Mum's showing me that this opportunity will come and make things easier. So for you in that, there's something around doing less work and making more money is what she's showing me. So that's good. That's a good one. We all like that message, but I feel for you it's very relevant in what you're stepping into. So there is rewards to come. Hang in there and know that this opportunity, and it's kind of like you'll know because it's almost like I feel like she's showing me someone's coming to you and whatever it is you're doing, they're going to want and they're going to get you out there. So I feel like maybe you're not one to put yourself out there totally, or there might be a little bit of hesitation around that, but she's showing me, don't worry, she's got that for you. So it's like, it'll be fine. There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of love for you. And as far as your grandfather goes, he's the one, it's almost like that little bit of protection around. So it's like he's stepping in quite strong. And he's also showing me that he went through something, there was something that happened to you and you felt him around and he helped, or not save you, but there was something around an experience that he stepped in and made things different. I'm running out of time. I'm going to get booted off, but I just have to share that from him.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Yep. Got 3 seconds.
My candle, my candle had moved off the back of the toilet twice in one day. Was that because of my mom?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what they do. So everything that you think is a sign, 100% is.